Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Rangers and the Bulldogs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today on the hill, Justin Verlander. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to... and all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Rodriguez tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Griffey under it. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Out to short, McGonigal. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting third, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, 1.
Tatis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Smash down the left field line, and there's a hit, and that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now a quick throw to first. Tatis dives back in. Bryce Harper to the plate. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. In there safely.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Ball 1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And they're all loaded up.
That's out.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one misses. Ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bases loaded. 2 out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rosario on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field. And today's starting pitcher, Nolan McLean. What's the scouting report on him?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
What do you
0-1
got?
gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Called strike right there. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. The relay.
Batting second, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. In there at the knees.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Kyle Schwarber
that's a ball.
up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. And there's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Ripped to right. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Gregorius. That's out number 3. Back here in Denver, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Michael Garcia now at the plate.
Hey!
Dribbled up the third baseline. Oh, and it hits the base. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Quick toss to first. Garcia back on a dive. And that one fouled off. Garcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Quick move to first. Garcia back in on a dive. And that's the second disengagement now. Here's the 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second with a stolen base. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 2 down. He's 0 for 1. Slider right there. 1 run across to the frame so far here at the top of the second. Swings through that.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No.
And he got it. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. That one fouled hard the other way. And the 0-1. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. 2-1 now. Out towards right center field. And there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. Here's Eddie Rosario. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. In the air, out towards left center, and it's into the gap. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. Save. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. That one pulled foul. 2 on, 2 outs.
Oh, that's just out.
Tied up here in the early going. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Should be extra bases. That is the inning. On to the 3rd inning, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
This one in the air, center field. Griffey settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Ball. Down.
Popped up. DeVries should have this one. And there are 2 outs. It's Aaron Judge now. Walked his first time.
Inside ball.
And that misses.
Ball 2.
And it's 2-0. Slider right there. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard. Had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment.
Now that's strike 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Ball, that's low.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll circle the bases, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Check swing. No appeal. Ball 2. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Not in time. Infield hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Kevin McGonigal. And the 1-0. That's out to center field. And there's one down. So up next, Mark McGwire. Flying to center his first time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. DeVries stands at first with one out. Runner on the go. And look out. As that one ran in and got him. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The run comes in to score from second. Now the tag at third. And they got him. Will Smith to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Didi Gregorius at the plate. Gregorius, 36 years old, and he was born in the Netherlands. Check swing, no appeal. 2 balls, no strikes. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Gregorius into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. This one smoked on its way out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Mauer.
Ball 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even
That's
close,
a ball.
but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Here's a 1-1.
Aye.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. And the
Nope,
slider
that's the ball.
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Dive, and he's got it. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
At plate for the Rangers, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. This to third, gets to it with a slide. It's there, and that's a great play.
At plate for the Rangers, left fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
Towards first. Takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go, bottom 4.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
Number 86 stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to the right side. The tag, and he's out. Foul ball. The 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
Right through there for a strike. Just
Ball 2.
off the outside part of the plate. Laser could be trouble. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Designated hitter, Kyle
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third.
pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Schwarber off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, these
that
players
pitch is
do a
out.
good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So They keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
This one in the air right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. A strikeout and a walk.
Ball 1. Hey.
One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air to left center. Rosario on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, number 18. Now pitching.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Connor Griffin.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swings through that one for strike 1. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters.
Hauls it in for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Garcia stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Slider squirts away. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. Just
inside, ball 3.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Time.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Will Smith, a critical at bat in this game for him. Kick swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. 2 on, 2 outs.
Too high. Ball.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1. Fair ball. Runner around third. 1 runs in. Rosario whips it in quickly. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Fought off foul. 0-1 now.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Ball.
Just misses there.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A 3-run homer. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
No, that's foul.
0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin McGuire.
Now pitching.
1 for 2.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Just misses with that one.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Eddie Rosario. 0-1. Swings through that one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for them to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on. Just missing there, and the count is 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Ball, that's outside.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. On the corner for a strike. And that's
Ball
off
in.
the inside edge. 2-2. Popped up. McGuire has a beat on it. 2 away now. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Ball, that's inside.
There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not
That's
see
ball
another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Misses
Ball
inside. 3-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Strike him. Well, we go bottom 6. And to the plate is Will Smith. One away. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the slugger who starts at DH, Aaron Judge.
Now pitching.
And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First pitch swinging. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Weathers goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Got him swinging. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Shortstop, number 75.
This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. So a man aboard now with one away. At the plate, Michael Garcia. He's already homered here in this one. To the right side, DeVries. Good feed. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Denver, digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr. Now pitching, Henry Jansen.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Puts it away for the out.
At the plate in Mississippi, designated hitter.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
DeVries in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The tying run at the plate. Liner snagged at first. Back here at Coors Field, we're at the top of the 8th. The batter now will be Will Smith. And a swing and a miss. Swings through that.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And there's one away. Tap foul at the plate. And there's the strike. Out to short, McGonigal. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Back to the top of the order now. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Liner snagged at first. Back here in Denver, leading off, Mark McGwire.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
That's out.
Jansen fires. Good job to fight that one off. 1-2 now. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong under it. And there's 2 down. Now here is Will Smith. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jason Barrett. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is that. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, number 4.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new Mark Davis. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Swings over the top of that one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. On the ground to the left. And that chance handled. To first, Harper retired. And the inning is bottom 9. Down to third baseman, number 86. Aroldis Chapman will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And that one is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pinch hitter coming on, Willie Castro.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. One away. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter. Rafaela. Now pitching. Tyler Rogers.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next pitch is outside.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And it gets by him.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That's inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And the 2-2. That one is upstairs. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. And that'll pick off the base of the wall. 1 runs in. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off. And the final here.